The Supreme Court has deferred hearing on the air pollution case for the 24th of November, asking the union government and states to decide on imposing drastic and strict measures. However, the court has made it clear that it will not be shy of passing orders if the situation does not improve by the next date of hearing. The court made it clear that it does not want to penalize farmers, since an average farmer has a small land holding and cannot afford various stubble cutting machines. While the court agreed that firecrackers were only burst for a time being, it questioned that how firecrackers even burst despite a stringent ban which was imposed by various governments. The apex court ruled that every year they pass orders in this season, but what do all governments do entire year? Centre called for more sweeping machines in Delhi, while the apex court asked for more CNG buses to replace private vehicles on roads, while the Delhi government submitted that the centre's affidavit had pointed to contribution of stubble burning as only 35 to 40% of air pollution. It pointed to the Suffer study which pegged the contribution of stubble burning between 0 to 58%. The Delhi government submitted that what may be 0 in March may be 58% in October, and thereafter they had commissioned a study which is currently being conducted by IIT Kanpur, on the basis of which they will possibly submit further details before the apex court over the adverse impact of stubble burning or any other source of pollution which leads to an emergent situation in Delhi year after year. Also, the Delhi government submitted that they cannot impose or even scheme for vehicles, if at all, the same is not imposed in other NCR cities. They cited that NCR is a porous border, and unless vehicular movement stops, there will be no impact on air pollution whatsoever. The Delhi government also agreed to pay municipal bodies to buy more sweeping machines in order to ensure that dust pollution remains in check. While the Punjab government had submitted that their state does not fall in the NCR region, they informed the court that revenue, police and fire department officers had been deputed to sensitize farmers. However, the apex court asked the state government that who is paying for the stubble cutting machines in the Punjab state, and it also questioned whether farmers have been left at the mercy of God if at all they have not been allowed to burn stubble. The petitioner also gave reasons behind the rise in stubble burning cases since the past decade, stating that less sowing time is given between Rabi and Kharif crops, which is forcing farmers to leave traditional ways of getting rid of stubble. Also, the petitioners ruled that pollution is gassing people and leading to illnesses in the national capital, while urging concrete action from the apex court, or else a similar case will be heard next year too.